Well, alright then. Welcome back to Everspace. We have been getting killed in a variety of new and interesting ways. The most recent of which
This could be the run. Have a good feeling.
I disagree with you. This is kind of an interesting game as a roguelike, just because the guy knows it's a roguelike. You know, your player character is interacting with you in full knowledge of what you're doing. It's like kind of a fourth wall break, and then kind of not, all at once. Oh, come on. There you go. Got some shield breaker missiles. Some gel. We had some good loot. Like something dropped right here. Pulse laser. We already have that, but it's enhanced. So we take the enhanced one. Because why wouldn't you? Let's see. Mineable ore. Not as important as finding the suppressor, which is going to be more in this direction. But first off, there's a container just sitting right here. No, don't salvage that. Swap and salvage. Okay. Yeah, can we focus on, like... Oh. Are they actively shooting at me already? They are actively shooting at me already. Well, I'm actively shooting at you, and I win. So, take that. Ooh, some light missiles. We are really good on missiles now. So let's try and find the right direction to find this suppressor. It's kind of difficult to do this in, you know, three-dimensional space, but it looks like this might be it. This is certainly creating the impression that it's it. Damage limiter blueprint. Yep, there's the jump suppressor. Do we have any...
Sure are a lot of valuable goods lying around. Not much attention was...
A little less shield damage, better fire rate, higher energy consumption. Yeah.
After the war, but we're helping in our own way.
You know what trade's difficult when it makes me make that Tim Taylor kind of sound. That That's a difficult decision to make. But ultimately, this is the pulse laser that we're going with. That's all the ore we're gonna get out of that. But there's more ore over here. You know, we could stand to have more energy, but that's partly a reaction of my own laziness. It's got some light missiles there, some fuel there, and some ochre there. I'm gonna head for the crystal, and hope that this guy is alone, even though we know he won't be, because that's never how it goes. But one shot, one kill. Let's take care of these these mines. Get another energy injector. That's nice. An energy injector and a drone override. This is worth the visit, for sure. And to think, we just came in here for the crystals. Like, all the rest of this was just, you know, just gravy. And, you know, gravy can be pretty good. If it's the right kind of gravy. Like, if you're throwing turkey gravy on a steak, I feel like that's a little bizarre. I mean, you do you and all that, but... Bad driving. Yeah, it's like... Just try to keep your flavor profiles a little sensible, that's all. You know, if you're making food for other people, please do that. If you're experimenting for yourself, like, go wild. You know? Life is short. Have some fun with your food. But don't subject other people to it if they're not, you know, pre-warned. This is a bizarre tangent to get off onto, but I suppose we're doing it. And I'm actually realizing as I'm on this tangent that...
A wanted criminal nearby. Exterminating him will earn you a reward. The coordinates have been added to the map.
Okay. We'll do that. You've got me in your sights. As does someone else. We're actually getting a bit of heat. So let's boost our shots a little bit. There you are. Done. Fly through the explosion because it's cool. Who has me targeted now? Ockers. Okay. Yeah, let's take care of this. Another shield booster, some credits. Yeah, as I was going on that little food tangent, I realized I haven't left anything out for dinner. Because, you know, I'm a boring grown adult. I'll leave food out in the morning for it to thaw. I'll leave a meat out, I should say. You know, have it thaw over the course of the day. So that when I come home, you know, it's nice and ready to go. You know, you keep a lot of meat frozen so it lasts longer. And then you get home after work and whatnot, and you're like, nice. We've got a bit of cooking ready to go. But that's not happening today, so I'll have to figure that out, but that is completely my problem, not anybody else's. So we can make a couple more light missiles, and we'll do that. And then salvage this for 1 scrap. Lovely. But we're already full up on that, so no need to worry. I don't know, like the whole, you know, planning for your evening meal, it's, I don't know, it just seems obvious to a degree, but I'm surprised, like, some people just kind of wing it over the course of their day. Like, I don't have that kind of ability for improvisation. Improvisation? That's not how it's pronounced at all. What am I bumping up against? A rock. Well, good thing we found a bunch of nanobots. So we can just heal up. That wasn't a bit of terrible play at all. That was totally a worthwhile use of resources. Right. Yeah, I'm like, I guess it's just what I kind of grew up doing or being aware of. So it's what makes sense. You know? And I'm the kind of person who goes to Costco just like for my own supplies. You know, just go get a huge bag of chicken breasts and like you're set for a month. We're just gonna get No, that's GMB containers. We're just gonna get out of the zone. And we're gonna hunt down that criminal. Alright. Oh, so they're at the end, so our choice doesn't really matter, so I wound up taking the simple one, the easy one. The low risk one. It's not guaranteed to be easy, just low risk. So let's loot around a little bit. Is this GMB stuff? Maybe not. Hard to tell, but there's a nearby outlaw scout, so take you out. Nice and quick. I don't know, we're kind of running weak on the tangential commentary here. So there's not a whole lot to say with the game itself. You know, it's consistently proving very difficult. I am not about to pretend otherwise. You know, we're still in that stage. We're not getting out of Sector 2 at all yet. But we did have this situation with Strafe, and eventually it just, like, everything just clicked. We had the run where it's like, everything is wonderful. Taking care of those drones pretty easily. There are, I presume, still turrets around though. Like, it's a little too easy.
Oh, yes.
Nano extractor, nano injector. So this is the instant repair. We're not going to use those drone overrides at all. Same with these plasma mines, we're just never going to manage to use them. This nano extractor. Damages a random ship component to repair your hull for the equivalent of 4 nanobots. No. No. No, 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 no. I'm not a fan of, you know, causing myself damage. You know, it's not even necessary. There's so many other ways that we can get damaged in this game that we seem to be quite amenable to doing. You know, or certainly we seem to be good at it. Alright. I'm gonna keep the shield breaker equipped. I'll build a couple missiles, but we'll keep the shield breaker equipped. Because that is kind of how we're using them in the first place. Our missiles are our first volley to take care of shields, and then the Gatling gun takes care of the hull, because that's what it's better for. So, might as well go all the way in selecting our equipment for that mission. Now, where is the dude with the bounty on his head? You know, where's our bounty? There's our bounty. Mercury Cobra. It's a wanted man. And his shields are going down steadily. You know, someone's on him. I don't think our missiles have the range yet. Yeah, I think they're just 2 mile or 2 kilometer. Let's equip light. Because I'm getting this kill. Alright.
A credit reward Thanks for your assistance.
Huzzah! And there's a traitor. So, look, I just saved you guys. Yes, you were probably going to kill him anyway, but I saved you. Access key. Let's take one. No idea what it'll do. Get some missiles as well. And let's take some crystals. Might help us to craft things. In fact, wrong button. Let's look at what we can do. We can upgrade. Use up almost all of our scrap, but will give us a spread mod, fire rate, and critical hit. So let's put the spread mod on the Gatling gun, and that actually uses up everything, because it turns out scrap is kind of important. Oh. Equip shield breaker, and go for it. Whoops. Whoopsie. There we go. In the future, try to not collide with the enemy. That's consistently a bad idea. You can be like, oh, but it looks cool. Yeah, dying doesn't look cool though. That's the thing. And there's a turret over here. Let's take care of that. Oh, we have drones. This kind of feels like an ambush, except we were prepared for it this time. Equip light missile and just go to town.
Too close for comfort.
Comfort is all in the mind.
No, it's not. It's a large portion of it is like in the butt. Like, if I'm seated comfortably, that's just comfort. You know. Like, a massage and all is nice, and I'm not going to pretend that doesn't contribute to comfort, but like, if you're going to give me a massage, but I'm in a terrible seating arrangement, that's just no good. Where's the other thing? There was another thing that just spawned. There's a plasma field. Let's... Oh, there it is. Damage booster. Let's salvage it. The nano injectors are too important. Alright. There's the jump gate. There's a container. There's another container in here. Damage limiter. This could be useful. Reduces any incoming damage for a short amount of time. I don't know if that's better than a shield booster. Problem is, if we drop anything, we're dropping multiples and we're only picking up one. And the nano injector is the only thing that we only have one of, and we want to keep the nano injector because that's instant healing. So we'll salvage the damage limiter, unfortunately. Yeah, that's where they came out of. So we have the plasma field, then we have a couple containers and some mineable crystal. There's a container just floating around over by the trader. So we're going to try to clean everything out before the Ockers show up. Because I don't want to deal with the Ocker. Just a couple of credits. We'll hit the plasma field while we're around. You know, getting a little more plasma might be good. I don't know if we have any particular crafting option that will really benefit from it, but we'll see. So that's fully mined. Nah, I never use the time extenders. I certainly don't use them effectively. Take those crystals. Another container has some credits. That's all the crystal there. And oh, there's another plasma field. I thought there was another container. So let's go loot this. That's fully harvested. And that feels like everything here. We can upgrade our shield. Let's upgrade the shield. We can't build shield breaker missiles, but we can build light missiles. Damage limiter, energy injector, shield booster. I say we keep our resources. Let's hold on to them. We have this access key that we got from the trader. No idea what it does. Yep. Getting out just in time for the Ocker to show up. Hey, you guys are welcome to do your thing. I'm Balin.
What should I expect in this sector?
A very high chance of raiding outlaws and belligerent Oka.
Sorry I asked.
Go. So he's got heavy missiles here. I don't really want those right now. Where are these enemies at? Are they really far away? There's an outlaw way over there. An outlaw drone way over here. And some kind of ship. Drone's taken care of. What is this? This is a wreck. But it feels like if I start plundering it, something's going to emerge. Shield booster, but I'm full up. Yeah, so let's just salvage it. Build generator. Not really sure what's going on with this. Can't like shoot through it. It's a shield. Nanobots. I will detour for the nanobots. A little backflip. Special tech container. So, what can and can't we do here? What happens if we touch it? Does damage, as you would expect. That's not like it on the other side or something. Transmitting key. Aha. Okay. So what do we have here? Energized Boost Mark III. Instantly increases your ship's boost for a short period of time. Shuts down your shield when activated. Let's take that over the missile defense system that we were never using. But what is this? Arc 9000. Oh, this devastating weapon will annihilate almost anything within a certain radius around the projectile. Caution is advised, has to be charged before it fires. I mean, let's go for it, man. Let's go for it. We've only got the one. So, you know, use it wisely and all that, but... Man. Anything else around here? Energy Discharger. Mark III. Discharges the ship's remaining energy to cause a radial boost. Radial blast, rather. We're just gonna salvage that because there's no way I'm gonna use that effectively. Build new. We can't build a scattergun, but we can upgrade these guns. What does this already have on it? Fire rate. Let's throw shield damage. And what does this one have? Critical and spread. Let's throw energy consumption on it. And we can still build a missile. Alright, so we've used up a lot of our resources to do that. And I don't know how we got in. But we're gonna stand back and blow that thing up. So, not quite sure how we got in, but I know how we're getting out. Special tech containers over there, too. Where's that? How are we getting into that? Oh, there's multiple. Okay, beam laser. What is this coil gun? Accelerates ferromagnetic projectiles to ludicrous speed. Ludicrous speed, go! Awesome! I don't want to give that up. But the beam laser is really good. So we'll get rid of the pulse laser that we enhanced. We spent a bit, you know, enhancing it. So now we have options with our coil gun. Wow. I kind of want to take the one with the tighter spread and the better range. So we'll hold on to that. That access key was wonderful. Mind your head, mind your head. We're not going in there. Except we totally are. Gatling, coil gun. Alright, let's... Scanning. Not getting hurt, not getting hurt. Data retrieved. New subroutine. The heck is a subroutine? I guess it's the way you go about life on a submersible craft. But in terms of actual, like, legitimate answers, I haven't a clue. Anyway, we got a ton of stuff from that. Getting that access key was the best thing ever. This coil gun is pretty sweet. Got all this ore. We don't always stand to get the fuel. It's here. Might as well. Alright, and heavy missiles that we can't pick up. Sorry, GMB guy, I completely looted that. It's all mine. We took what we wanted and scrapped the rest. So, wow, this hopefully, I mean, I can't say this will turn around the run. I can't say that. Let's go medium risk. The natural hazard is probably the electrical storm cloud. We can handle those. Sensors impaired.
What's going on? My instruments are acting up.
These clouds are made of highly dense and supercharged particles. They are interfering with the sensors.
Oh, that's just what I need.
That looks hostile. Yep, that's hostile. And it's gone now. That's not gone. Okay, so the beam laser has a little bit of charge time, but that is just devastating, man. Oh. We get our shields back, please. Thank you. We have a fuel rack here. We could use this fuel. This is usable. This is useful. There we go. Because we don't want to run out. If we run out, we're put in a dangerous circumstance. It's a survivable circumstance, but it's dangerous. Alright. Yeah, I see that. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Oh, this is a plasma field. You can't even see it. Doesn't look like anything. Not in these clouds. Okay, so a bunch of crystals. Anything we can build of particular value. We can build some missiles. We can upgrade our beam laser. Give it an energy consumption mod. And then consumables, we can probably just build a damage limiter, energy injector. Let's enhance this. Let's enhance this baby. Yeah, shield damage. Then build a light missile just to show that we're not neglecting it. You know, we like our missiles here. Let's get out of this zone. We're not gonna head to the high risk, even though that's where our wreck is. You know, we're good, but we're not that good. Yeah, it's more like we're in good shape, although we do need to fix up our hull a little bit. But that's not an excuse, you know? Not an excuse for being reckless. You know, people want to say, well, you know, high risk, high reward. I think the risk is too much higher than the reward right now. So there was a threat, like back this way, I believe. That's a GMB station. It's a power cell. It's floating out in space. Yep. I see what the situation is. There are turrets around here somewhere. I don't really know where they were. There's one. And there we go. Is that all of them? That might have been. That is not all of them. Hello, other turret. Goodbye, other turret. That's all of them. So we have a drone override that we can salvage for 1 scrap. It's better than 0, but still not much. Got a service station, some mineable gas. There's like, don't I get something else for blowing all this stuff up? I don't know. Can I make that sound whinier? But I want it now. I want my nanobots. Actually, what we want is fuel. We're actually hoping this service station is a refueling station. You know? It's a repair station. Nothing to repair. I'm just going to sit here for a second because that is a monumental sight. We are more than halfway through Sector 2. Nothing to repair. We're good. We're in perfectly good shape. This is unheard of. We're usually dead by now. We're usually very dead by now. And it's like if this game could kill you twice in one run, it would. But I also don't see this being the type of roguelike to have a resuscitation item. You know, some roguelikes that makes perfect sense. It fits the design exactly. This one, not so much. So there's our jump gate. There's the Ocker Corvette. I kind of want to engage just to teach it a lesson from last time.
Enemies in range.
Yeah, there are. So we have the ARC 9000. Let's use the ARC 9000. Shield booster go.
This is wow.
I must say, this does change things somewhat.
Weapon override. We spam missiles at it until it's gone.
I could have endured that.
Nano injector. Use now to heal. We have no missiles. Shield booster. Energy injector. So we need to get rolling. We are in rough shape. Even with that run, we couldn't handle the Corvette. Even with that run, we couldn't do it. Those things are intense. And I'm kind of disappointed that I went for it, but you know, we've got to prove ourselves at some point, I suppose. And we managed a lot of credits. We got some new enhancements, new blueprints. Found a really awesome new weapon that I have no idea if we used it correctly. We may have done a bit of self-damage in that whole situation, but that was a more exciting run. Getting that access key really turned things around for us. So hopefully we'll see those again. And hopefully we'll see you again with the next episode. You know, if you enjoyed this one, then a like would be appreciated, subscribe doubly so. But either way, ta-ta for now.